38 years ago, I had a sliding door moment that forever changed the landscape of how I live my life going forward. 38 years ago, my homeland, Vietnam, was going through a lot of famine, a lot of poverty. We were just recovering from the actual Vietnam War, and there was a lot of struggle for families to thrive and survive. If you look at Vietnam now on social media, it's phenomenal, and I'm proud of where the country has come. But back then, in the late '80s, 38 years ago, people wanted to leave. A lot of Vietnamese people wanted to leave and did leave to different parts of the world to look for a better life for them and their family. At that stage, I was two and a bit years old. My family paid smugglers to get us out of the country and to escape to Hong Kong. But what I guess proceeded in terms of that night of escape was there was two boats leaving the port, and this is the story that I've been told by my family. Two boats leaving the port. On the first boat was meant to be me, my little brother, my mum and dad, and my eldest auntie. And in the second boat was going to be my two uncles and their family. For whatever reason, whatever transpired on that evening, my parents gave me to my eldest auntie to hold. We managed to get on the first boat, and my parents, my two uncles and their family were on the second boat. The first boat leaves the port quite successfully and managed to not get intercepted by the patrol staff. The second boat, unfortunately, was stopped and they were pulled back, couldn't leave. So we escaped rough seas, famine in the seas, pirates, and it was just me and my eldest auntie. We got to Hong Kong successfully, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, the second boat tried multiple times to escape, and it never happened. So that sliding door moment where my parents handed me to my auntie to be on the first boat has forever shaped my life. Forever shaped my life. And I'm grateful for that sliding door moment till today, because I get to be here in Australia. I get to live this current life right now, because otherwise I don't know what would have happened if I didn't get on that boat. To be honest, I think my life would be completely different and I wouldn't be in this existence in any way, shape or form. So I think that replays a lot in my mind. So I'm grateful, just grateful for these moments, grateful for to be able to live, to be able to breathe, to be here, to do this, to do just to do life in general. So that sliding door moment. So before I turned 40, I've that moment forever shaped my life. The second moment was when my auntie, who I call my mum, because she's been that motherly figure pretty much my whole existence. My auntie who basically carried me the whole trip and carried me throughout life. Basically, she met a man at refugee camp, and she fell in love with that man, and that man is the person that gave me abundance of love, even more so than I could ever imagine from a male figure. So he took me in as his own son. I call him my dad, and he loves my auntie, who's my mum. So I call them my mum and dad. And for whatever reason, his kind soul, his kind heart, he took me in as his own son. They, of course, had a son. My little brother, they had a son of their own. But when I was growing up, there was no difference in terms of the love and care and compassion that they gave me. So because of their love and care for pretty much someone that's not their biological son, yeah, I'm forever grateful in this life. So to live 40 years and 38 years of that is with them pretty much. Yeah, today's a day that I feel so much gratitude, and love. So I had to get that off my chest for whatever reason. It's been sitting there, and I just wanted to say. And of course, I've told them, of course. But it's a story that hopefully resonates with others out there who, you know, who aren't with their actual biological parents. I have, of course, rekindled with my biological parents in previous years as I got older and managed to reconnect with them. But my deep love is for these two special souls. So two sliding door moments that forever shaped my life, and I'm forever grateful for. I don't know why, but I wanted to encapsulate that before I turned 40. So 39, the last years of my 30s, and going into my 40s, I feel a great sense of energy and love and abundance, and yeah, there's a lot of hope. So everyone, have a great Friday. Have a great one. Yeah, have a fantastic Friday. All right, take care. Bye.